Okay lah, I know many people, especially those yet to be vaccinated one, has been complaining about the VDS measures which our Jianhu had implemented especially okay the one with regards to entering a shopping mall one. So in the new measures entry into a shopping mall will only be for fully vaccinated individual and then for all these fully vaccinated one they also need to show their vaccination status either on their Trace Together app or on the Trace Together token Okay, although there are some concession okay made to those who are medically unfit to take the vaccine as well as children under the age to do the vaccination many okay still I believe okay still feel that such measures are quite unnecessary and will not solve the problem. Anyway just FYI Singapore is not the first country to actually implement such measures In fact if you all recall quite some time back okay maybe last year okay when there are talks about having this vaccination passport and then entry into certain establishment like for example cafe or pubs all these will require the showing of this passport many countries around the world are already implementing some form of such differentiated measures between the vaccinated and unvaccinated In fact just couple of hours ago the Austria Jianhu has announced that it is going to implement a lockdown because Europe as you all seen yesterday video that I done right Europe has once again become the area most badly affected by COVID however the lockdown which Austria is going to implement is a rather interesting one because the lockdown is only for the unvaccinated so just when you all think our Singapore Jianhu wow very extreme already no the Austria Jianhu even worse they do a full lockdown just for the unvaccinated okay let me give you some info background info okay about close to 65% of the Austria population is fully vaccinated okay 65% more than 50 but then it is actually the lowest in Western Europe okay and it has about 800 cases per 100,000 this is one of the highest in the region okay and it is also just for context saying it is also more than double compared to Singapore which currently stands about 330 to about 340 per 100,000 however same okay like the Singapore Jianhu okay there are also some exception okay in this lockdown okay for the unvaccinated people so for the unvaccinated they can still go to work and buy essential food item also children under the age of 12 or people who have recovered from COVID are also exempted as well beyond that everybody in this group the unvaccinated one supposed to be in the lockdown mode which means stay at home this point very similar to Singapore they also have a fine okay so there's also a fine for anyone who violates the lockdown okay for the unvaccinated in Austria okay and potentially could be fined up to 500 euro okay while a penalty or a fine of 1,450 euro could also be incurred for refusing to participate in checks so if you compare to Singapore kind of similar except Singapore got one more measure on the VDS one whereby for the unvaccinated individual they need to pay their own medical bill starting December okay so anyway as of 15 November 12 p.m. okay MOH declared a total of 2,069 new cases in Singapore. This is an increase of 346 cases compared to previous day Okay, then there are also 1,964 community cases, 101 dormitory cases, and 4 imported cases See you ask me walao, this number this daily COVID number really like stock market go up, go down, go up, go down like what I shared walao yesterday hit 1,000 I still thought today maybe will stay at 1,000 then today go back 2,000 already I can tell you tomorrow number tomorrow number very high chance will bounce to 3,000 again so we shall see okay whether tomorrow can hit 3,000 or not. So there are also currently 1,533 cases warded in the hospital Okay, of which 242 of them require oxygen, okay, and 123 of them are in the ICU. Of the 123 who are in the ICU, 72 are very ill, and then 51 are under close monitoring. The percentage of free ICU bed dropped slightly, okay, dropped by 0.2 percentage point to 36.4%. Okay, now let us take a quick look at the ICU bed utilization graph for MOH. Okay, once again, okay, 2 more beds are missing, just like that, missing or disappear. But then overall utilization compared to previous day, okay, more or less the same. That's why you can see the available bed right hover around the same as yesterday one, 36 point something%. Okay, today KO case is single digit okay. Okay, but then don't be happy because no matter what it's still KO okay, still is somebody family member, okay. So anyway, today we have 8 KO cases. Month to date for November we have 187 KO cases already. And so far November alone account for 31.5% of all the KO cases in Singapore. So to summarize today's report, okay, we have a total of 239,272 infected cases in Singapore. Okay, and for KO cases, we have a total of 594 KO cases.